Art Kurtz here, and this is Easy Access Math. And today's lesson is words to mathematical expressions. You know, you might see a problem where you have to turn a statement in words into an algebraic expression, or in numbers, in math, with equal signs and variables and numbers. And it's a little frustrating because it's the philosophy of math involved here. But I hope to make it a little easier. Here's how you do it. First of all, is means equals. And so we know at the end it's going to equal 22. Sometimes it actually helps to look at these backwards. For example, 3 less than actually means -3, and it would go after. And then it says 5 times a number, and we don't know that number yet, so we would just call that number x or n or some letter that you may be given. Let's call it x for time's sake. And it's 5 times a number, so that would be 5 attached to the x. 5x is 5 times a number. Sometimes by working it backwards, you could get your statement. 3 less than 5 times a number is 22, is actually 5x minus 3 equals 22. The is means equals. We'll identify that. The 3 less is actually minus 3. It's actually written in reverse when you're using numbers than it is when you're using words. And 5 times a number is 5 connected to the number. And we don't know this number, so we just leave it as x or your favorite letter. Now, we don't have to in a problem like this. This would be your solution, your answer on an exam if they were asking for the algebraic or mathematical expression, how you write it in math. That would be it right here. 5x minus 3 equals 22. That's all they're asking for. 3 less than 5 times a number is 22. Or I wrote the same thing here, but instead of writing out the numbers, I wrote the actual numeral. You might see it that way. 3 less than 5 times a number is 22. Corresponds to 5x minus 3, a little backwards, which is the 3 less than the 5 times a number, is equals 22. I'm going to go ahead now and solve it. Solve the equation, because it's always good to practice solving a linear equation. This is probably a more simplified linear equation than what you might see on a math exam. You might have variables on both sides, and you might have distribution. You'll have to multiply and move things over first to get to this point. This is more simplified, but let's practice. The first thing I'll do is add 3 to both sides, and I get 5x equals 25. I'll divide both sides by 5 to get x by itself, and I get x equals 5. 25 divided by 5 is 5. So that's my solution. Again, you most likely won't have to give a solution. You're just asked to write the words into an equation, into math.